Assassini, airport in my eye, Mojana, Nanum Shegu, Nadi to my eye. Edumen, it was so, say a bay, a piatwaso, Nindian twaso, go to craning, person coming out. Eddie, ain't Bremo, the Mamaya, Sassy, hold or what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no. Yes, and I said, oh, my full private jet. Oh, my no. Yes, and I said, oh, my full private jet.
Here we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a time. Bo, Bonia, hey, Bonnie Dana Fay, hey. Many me feel he catty and many won't pay. Malaba, he can't find the Baja in Cabo. When you look on India, Lava, where me Cabo. I promise on my own, I'm over Tayani and Shona. Ling off a Mina Sana, Libukuna, no Shona.
Yamaena, Jumanchia, Fico May, Cohen Kabila Capito, Zaire Kai, Banda Bombanchi, Mudena Zwalumchi, Ubangijing Allah Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May, Anna Muhammad Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May, I am Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May.
Abushenti anopɛn so ma mema watching na mema wo akwaba na dwumadi so ko efem Agoo Ghana so ɛna anopɛn so yatena se a yɛbedi nkomɔde afa nsɛm ɛbɛbɔ man Ghana ɛho na dwumadi da bia sɛ nim sika no sɛ ebia ɔyɔ amanyoni politician ana sɛ entrepreneur ana sɛ empu adwuma bi a woyɛ na opɛsɛ yɛtimi ani udi nkomɔ exclusive interviews one on one ana empu ebia na dwumadi bi na ɛba bɛba so event bi ni kase pa yɛbɔ pempen Christmas yi mu no na sɛ opɛsɛ ɔmanfo timi te onka ehu ne yɛkɔ a dwumadi ɛbɔ akwan mu Virgin Television so dwumadi no dwada de kopim fiada no pa no so ɛkɔpim sɛ no wɔtwe ɛbɛbɔ 1 hour program eti ɛtena sɛ dia na yɛ nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi ɛbɛbɔ man Ghana enko a yɛfrɛ me Paa Kwesi Dimanche me ne me production team de kapɛ afi Zalem GH DJ Wiseman Mabna Adobia ana nana ekua ata ene edi bia metimi abɔ na motimi edi akyɛ me aha yɛ Virgin Television platforms ne ɛdɔso Virgin FM online ɛyɛ modernghana.com Zeno Radio ne IE Live Radio ana afi nso YouTube Instagram ana afi nso Facebook ɛyɛ Virgin 1 TV GH ana pɛn so matena se de ne ebedi nkomo pa na ene no yɛ bɛkɔ akɔhwɛ bronya bɛbɛn no minu mienu de yɛ wɔ ɛna ɛwɔ agya ɛto ne yɛ de wabrabɔ mu ayi obi a yɛkɔ ne nkyɛn na ɛso yɛ wɔ nipa bi ɛwɔ hɔ a wɔn ni bi saa nkrɔfo na ɛyɛ anɔma asɛm ayɛ mɔbɔ Bible nso mɛyɛ te aseɛ paa sɛ nyamesom deɛ nka ɛne sɛ obi bɛkɔ akɔhwɛ nyanka ɛne eyisia ɛne ekunafo ɛne ade na akɔ akɔba ne sɛyi no na nea ɔno eni ɛna ɛne ade no kwan bɛn ne bɛfa so a yɛn so yɛbɛtumi aboa sɛ nipa no ɛno nti mitwa me hɔ kɔba menya ahogo bi wɔ ne yedi nkomo na nkomo no wotie ne yedi wadwen di etire na wo ye wadwen sɛ obɛboa ama dwumadi a iso mani so na akɔnani mu a twede amponyankopɔ onyimu ba mi twa no me ba na afi yato so ɛwɔ Agoo Ghana dwumadi ne so
Yanara Assassini, airport in my eye, Mojana, Nanum Shegu, Nadi to my eye. Edumen, it was so, say a bay, a piatwaso, Nindian twaso, go to craning, person coming out. Eddie, ain't Bremo, the Mamaya, Sassy, hold or what to say. Oh, my no. Oh, my no. Yes, and I said, oh, my full private jet. Oh, my no. Yes, and I said,
okay, yeah.
oh, my full private jet.
Here we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a timing. Bo, wapu boniya hey, boni dane fe hey. Many me fende hi kati, many won't pay. Male bahi ke ifende baja minke bo. Boy no ko ninja la wa kwe mi keklobo. I promise on my own I'm go kaya ni ni shona. Ling off mina sana, libuko na no shona.
Yawaena zumunci ya fi komai kowane kabila ka fito za a yi da kai banda bambanci mu daina zalunci ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai.
Eti ebusia ye twa ho akwaba ye bekwa kodi nkomo ne nkomodie no ye bekọ no poto kasa ene akankasa no ye di afrefra eti no bomode so bedi echi na yekọ ye enim empemfo so bi si tododo matoa eti mekwa wo man kasa beto menum tu no wo hu ba bia ene dwumedi ne ani etre production line 0547 286939 0547 286939 eti mame nkona me nkoma mabedwafo no akwaba na intimi eni nkoma ina no peye wa Agoo Ghana so empedefo mo akwaba bajo mo me microphone ni mame kakra na yetimi kanti mo ka me mo akwaba you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, viewers, listeners, these are my guests for today's show, this morning's show, and they are going to introduce themselves and then the association or an NGO, right? An NGO. So starting from the gentleman, your name and then your position within the organization.
My name is Ivan Daifugitsialapa and I'm the Ace Clan Foundation team leader.
Then sister, you also introduce yourself just as you did.
Okay, so my name is Sandra Carton and I am the financial secretary.
Okay, so whoever is watching us do not know the two of you, but they know me. So if I may ask, what's the name of your NGO? Because I've already made viewers aware that you are members of an NGO or leaders of an NGO. So let me start from Evander.
The name, priority of Ace Clan is to support the needy and the poor. We are to provide humanitarian and developmental aid to people in the poor communities, the less advantaged, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
The less advantaged. And we enhance the natural state of the environment. Cleaning, town cleaning, street cleaning, trying to create a natural state of the environment so that we all can live in a clean environment. And we also enhance and improve human rights observations. We enhance and improve human rights observations. We have members, we have lawyers, part of us, people, we have listeners, we have hotlines. People can talk to people on things they face, things that troubles them.
Okay.
We have health workers, we have gym instructors, we have entrepreneurs, a whole lot.
Okay.
So whatever the situation the person is going through, we are just here as an organization to create a legacy of care. Yes.
All right. So how long have you existed
We have
as
existed.
an organization?
We have existed for 2 years.
For 2 years. That is from 2018.
18. Yes.
Very good. And where is the location of your office, the main office?
The location of our office is at Adrengano, East Legon, near a Zoom Lion,
Okay.
near Goa filling station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Before you end, you are going to at least give us some numbers to contact in case we want to reach out to you.
Okay.
The rest. But let's continue. So far, can you tell me about some of the programs and projects you've embarked on as an association, organization rather? Yeah.
Yes. We have embarked on a lot of projects coming up from 2018 up to now. Our first project happened at the SOS Charity Home in Kumasi. That was 2018 December. That was our first project. And another project at the charity home charity home at Eija called All Nations.
Okay.
All Nations Charity Home. Then during the COVID season, during the lockdown, there was a health education at the Offenso market and the donation of PPEs to the market women and educating them on how to avoid COVID. In times like this, we have to come to the aid of the people in our societies or in our microcosms to make them feel like we are not in ordinary times anymore. Therefore, during these COVID seasons, it's not everybody that knows much. There are people in isolated areas that don't know much about COVID.
Okay.
So we visit these marketplaces and we go on with our health education.
Okay, so let me go back a bit and ask, who is the brainchild behind this organization?
I am.
And then the rationale.
I am.
You are the brainchild behind.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's great. Now you are talking about the projects and programs you've embarked on so far. Let's see the ones ahead.
The ones ahead, 24th, we are celebrating our 2nd anniversary
Okay,
with the Roma Charity Home in Patase.
that's
We are
Ashanti
going-
region.
Ashanti region, yeah, in Kumasi, Patase. We'll be starting from 12 p.m. and we want to use this platform to invite all members to come and witness what we are about for themselves. We are opening doors for everybody to come and create a legacy of care. Come, dedicate your time and energy for the needy, to put a smile on the face of the needy. That's all we are about.
Okay. Viewers, I'm in the house with leaders of Ace Clan Foundation, an NGO, right?
Yes.
Okay, into charity. And we are looking at their activities and then the way forward. So, in the course of time, you can send your messages. We will put their Momo, I think you have Momo,
Yeah.
right? Okay, for support and others. So, let's move on. Now, let's look at the programs ahead before we talk about that one. So, selecting leaders for such an organization is very difficult. Very, very difficult.
Yes.
How did you go about that?
Actually, the way Ace Clan started was I had this vision when I was in the university. I wanted to do this or this while when I was in the university. I took this from home. It's something that my mom actually used to do. My parents used to do this. But I was having a
Do
conversation.
what? Giving.
Yes, giving.
Okay.
Yeah,
So be
it's
precise.
something
Yeah.
that we do at home most of the times. My mom used to do. Growing up, my mom take me along. So it's something that I became meticulous about. I developed purpose for.
Okay.
It's something that I really wanted to do. But when I was in uni, because of studies, I couldn't combine
Academic work.
work with charity work.
Okay.
So after my national service, after school, I was having a conversation with my cousin, the president of the Ace Clan. He wasn't able to come today. And spontaneously, he was like, he wanted to adopt a kid. And I told him that, okay, it's a good idea. But I also have this in mind. I've also always wanted to create an organization to create a perceptible change in our societies. So if you want to adopt a kid, then one way or the other, we can do something collectively.
Okay.
And he said, okay, then I should think of it, bring up a name, and we move on. So the next day, I came up with the Ace Clan Foundation because before we had Ace clothing line.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ace Clan is more than an organization. It's more of like a
A
family.
family.
Yes, friends and relatives.
Okay.
So we came out with Ace Clan Foundation. We created a page. We started posting our flyers. People got to see and they were curious, asking about what it was about. So we explained to them, and people were developing interest. People were really getting enthusiastic about it.
Okay.
So we were promoting it on our social media handles. All of a sudden, my friends outside the country, they see, bro, what's this about? Then I tell them, bro, it's for the needy and the poor. They say, okay, I'd like to be a part. Then I'll tell you, this is how it goes. For those in Ghana, if you want to be a member, you pay 20 Ghana cedis every month.
Okay.
And those outside pay $10 and 10 euros,
Okay.
whatever currency. And we exist in 3 countries.
Oh, okay.
The Ace Clan Foundation exists in 3 countries, which is Ghana, USA, and Britain.
Okay.
But we are opening our doors because we need members. Because for what we ought to do is not by our strength alone. It's only by the grace of God and the public. Therefore, we are looking forward to the altruistic personalities, people with good hearts, people with the same passion, people who understand the vision. So we are opening our doors to people out there to join us. Everybody can join, no matter your race, your ethnic group, your religion, whatever. It's open for everybody because this is God's work.
All right, this is God's work. You've already moved into founding a bit. I want to know your source of founding because as an NGO, and you are telling me that some people donate, they pay 20 cedis or whatever. Is that all?
No, you know, and as an NGO, it's not a business.
Okay.
That you know that you are selling this and you are making a profit of this, therefore you are using your profit for that. Therefore, fundraising is one of the strategies and policies of every non-governmental organization.
Okay.
Since it's not a business. Yes, so you know, like posts attract. It just catches fire. There are people who also feel the same way as you feel. But until you show people what you are doing, they will never understand what you are doing. So we get people that see the works that we do, they get touched, then they get in touch with us. We get our fundings from our members and individual donors. Sometimes from the company that I work with. Yes, my manager helps us with funds as well. Yeah, that's where we get our funds from.
That's where you get your funds from. Very good. We will still continue to talk about Ace Clan Foundation. Now let's look at some of the challenges you faced so far because 2 years has not been easy. So let's look at some of the challenges.
The challenges we face is that we need hands. We need a whole lot of hands to pursue what we are doing.
How many members do you have so far?
We have 42 members.
42 across the nation?
Yeah. We have 42 members. And we are looking forward to taking it very, very far because the vision is very big.
Oh, okay.
We are looking, and because we want to take it very far, I believe in numbers. I default to believe that with numbers and getting the right people and the best people, we can achieve everything that we put our mind to.
Oh, okay. So looking at the challenges, we have not still ended. You are talking about you need more hands, more hands on deck, and then probably sort of founding you need more. What other challenge are you facing?
Another challenge that we face is sometimes there are certain projects that we want to get to, but when you approach the certain projects, you get involved with it because of capital.
Okay.
Yes. Therefore, it still come across the line that we will need people. Yeah, that's our major challenge. Actually, we don't actually face too much challenges.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Ace Clan Foundation, they said for them, they don't face so much challenges. At least they are moving forward. So we can support them. But the project, if you would have mentioned the flagship project, maybe viewers would have come to your aid.
Okay.
What's your flagship project for now?
The project coming on is the Party for the Kids.
Party for the Kids.
Yeah, we are celebrating with the Rema Charity Home in Kumasi, Kantase.
Is the date out?
Yeah, 24th December, 12 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have to provide certain necessities for the charity home, which is roofing sheets.
Okay.
Roofing sheets as shelter for rain drainage management.
Okay.
And mosquito nets to control malaria. Hospital beds to curb the spread of bed bugs. Food and drinks and money for sustainability.
Okay, let's go back a bit. You said the first project you ever embarked on was in the Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And this one too is happening in the Ashanti region.
Yeah, we had one in Accra in August, Feed the Streets.
Oh, okay.
Feed the Streets in August.
So now Kumasi, Accra, Kumasi.
Yeah.
Why is selection that Kumasi again?
One thing is we are taking the anniversary back home.
Okay.
There are lots in stock for all other regions.
Okay.
There are lots in pipeline for all other regions. We will be going to Tamale next year.
Okay.
There's a movement, there's a girl power movement we are pushing, which is women empowerment, youth empowerment. That's coming on. We'll be going to the Volta region, and we'll be going to Tamale too. To educate, self-education. We have our own, we have health workers within us
Okay.
that will go along with hygiene education, taking various tests, BPs, and donating to them. We also have gym instructors. We have sports scientists. We have one of our sports scientists in town now. He's from London. He came this year to support the project. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's great. Ace Clan Foundation, they are telling us a lot about the organization, and I'm enjoying the conversation. I believe you're also doing it. Now, let's look at your members. You said they are 42. Let's look at the commitment level.
The commitment level is going great.
Since you are not getting any profits.
Like I said, it's a private voluntary organization.
Okay.
It's still an NGO, and it's not a business.
Okay.
It's not a business that I'll say maybe I sold this, I got 5 cedi profit, so I'm using the profit to buy this. That's why I was saying that fundraising is the policy and strategy for every non-governmental organization.
Okay.
Our people are doing really well, but because of the things we ought to do, that's why we need the strength of the public too. The promotion. I know people are out there that also feel the same way we feel, that have the same purpose. There are people that really want to do this, but they don't get the time and energy to do it. But they can use Ace Clan as a medium to reach the charity home, the people on the streets. We deliver everything same as it is to beneficiaries, and we update everybody that supports us on whatever that we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you love to partner any sister organization for a similar project?
Oh yes. Yes. Provided, like I said, this is God's work. This is giving, and one thing I believe is giving is a way of life for me. But growing up, that's what I saw, and I would like to partner anybody that really wants to push this itinerary. I would like to partner anybody that wants to push this vision so that we achieve what we put our mind to. Because that's the most important thing. Yeah. If we put our mind to help the needy, create changes, life transitioning, and we achieve it, that's the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, out of the 42 executives or members, how many of them are outside Accra in Kumasi?
Okay.
You see, I'm talking about Accra, Kumasi because apart from these two, let me see, bigger towns, the others, they also love
most of the members are in Kumasi.
Okay.
There are few ones here, and most of them are in the USA too. Yeah, most of them are in the USA and in Kumasi because it started from Kumasi.
Okay.
And like I said, it's more of like a family thing. Yeah, brothers, cousins, yes, and friends, families and friends.
Families and friends.
Yeah.
So the outside are trying to join. How can you or she also become a family and friend?
Our doors are open to everybody. Everybody. When you join the Ace Clan, you get a chance to meet great people.
Okay.
You get a chance to meet celebrities, people in business, entrepreneurs. A whole lot of people are there. That when you get into Ace Clan, it's not even about supporting the needy alone. You can find a business partner also within. Yeah, that can involve whatever you are doing or whatever you are pushing.
Okay, so if I want to join, what should I do? If I want to join Ace Clan
If you want to
right
join,
now.
if you want to join Ace Clan right now, like we have our social media platform. People usually use our social media platform because that's where they find our contacts and information.
Oh, okay.
So anybody that wants to join the Ace Clan can visit the Ace Clan Foundation on Instagram at the Ace Clan Foundation, on Facebook, and on YouTube as well.
So Ace Clan Foundation,
Ace Clan.
Instagram, Facebook, and then YouTube. Ace Clan Foundation. Very good. Now we talked about founding. I believe people should come to your aid, especially you are ready to go and feed the homeless, right? and other children who are deprived of their privileges, not like us. Very good. So viewers would love to also support with the little they have. Therefore, your Momo, do you have this Momo Pay?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So we can display it on the screen.
Okay, yes.
Yes, for viewers to also follow and then donate into your account to support the project. Now let me ask you, do you have any religious components attached to your organization? Something like church something?
Most of the Islam, we have Muslims in the Islam, we have Christians.
Oh, okay.
The Islam doesn't really look at religion or whatsoever, wherever the person is
So
coming.
there is nothing like church behind the whole concept.
Church.
Yeah, because
we have the Islam chaplain. We have we have a chaplain. Yeah, we have an advisor. We have departments in the Islam.
Oh, okay.
We have the executive board. We have event organizing committee. We have public relations, information, people that bring information, people that go out to scrutinize locations where we can do our projects. We have analysts, editors. It's more of like a firm.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Viewers, I'm still with the Eastland Foundation on Agoo Ghana. Let me take a break. When I come back, then we continue with the conversation.
Yanara Sassini, airport in Limaye, Mojana Nanum Shegu Naditu Homaye, Edumene was so, say a pay, Piatwaso, Nindian Twasum, Kutu Craninia, Pessamin coming out, Eddie Bremu, the Mamaya Sassi, Hodo, what to say. Oh my no, oh my no, yes and I hose, oh my full private jet, oh my no, yes and I hose, oh my full private jet.
Here we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a time. Bo, Boniya hey, Boni Dane fe hey. Many me fende he kati, many won't pay. Malaba he can you fende Bajamin Kabo. When you look on India, Lawa, where me Kabo. I promise on my own, I'm more Kaya near Shona. Ling off a Mina Sana, Libukuna no Shona.
Yawaena Zumunci ya fi komai kowane kabila ka fito za a yi da kai banda bambanci mu daina zalunci Ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai.
Alright, so for your sign, Ako baby mo Agoo Ghana so. Mesen ako, mabedwa for no na yakwa kotwa. Yakoma na yedi wo potoka sem no. Eastland Foundation. Na afi no, also ni omo kebi an wetimi atase. Let me get back to you. We were at the verge of talking about projects. So more elaboration of the projects. Yes.
Okay. Let me pause and do this one. Thank you.
Alright, so for your sign, Ako baby mo Agoo Ghana so. Mesen ako, mabedwa for no na yakwa kotwa. Yakoma na yedi wo potoka sem no. Eastland Foundation. Na afi no, also ni omo kebi an wetimi atase. Let me get back to you. We were at the verge of talking about projects. So more elaboration of the projects.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next year, we are approaching the rebranding of rural schools. We are providing the basic necessities for the school because some of these schools are in deprived states. There are schools where you go, you see them learning under trees because the buildings.
As of today.
Yes, in today's
okay.
Today there are places in Ghana here that people still sit under trees and go to school. Yes.
Okay.
So we are working on rebranding and renovating schools. and providing, because the government give you free education, but the government don't give you books.
Okay.
They give you free education.
Few books. The government give few
Okay,
books.
they give you few books.
Yes.
Okay, they give you few books.
Mm.
But with the help of Ace Clan and the altruistic people of the nation, we can provide more books.
Okay.
So that's why we are rebranding and also helping these kids learning under trees to also have the comfortability to learn. They are the future of the nation. So we have to make them feel comfortable.
Oh, okay. And
Therefore, we are creating a legacy of care.
okay.
Yes.
So that's more added to the first point you made
Okay.
under the renovation of schools and then the rest. Then you have to also talk about that of the girl. Is it empowerment or
Yeah, the girl power.
the girl power
Yeah.
projects?
Yeah.
That one you have to add more to it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so with the Girl Power project, that's the women empowerment, since we have health practitioners, nurses, and doctors in the Islam Foundation, we will take our thoughts to the northern region, mostly like the rural areas in the northern region, and educate the females. Like you educate them on the causes of teenage pregnancy. See, some of the females in the rural areas have like they lack the knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, they lack the knowledge.
They are
So since-
ignorant.
Yeah, they are ignorant. And they can take like 2 cedis and maybe have sex with someone.
So
else.
this is even something.
Okay, yeah. So we will
Even at
take,
the SHS level, some taking doom. Yes. So,
okay, so we will go to the northern region, Volta region, Oti region, Savannah. We will tour the whole Ghana and educate our girls.
okay.
Educate them and also provide the necessities. Like we will listen to them. We have a communication with them, know their problems, so that we can also have like we
So
can also
it's
write
like one-on-one engagement.
like we
with the
we
young
engage
girls.
in yeah. We know your problems and you know the solutions. You reach out to people for help so that everybody can feel at ease in the rural area, because they are really suffering. They are really going through a lot. Yeah, so we have this at heart. Yeah.
Okay. So that project is also for next year.
For next year.
Okay. Have you got sponsorship for those projects already?
It's still in the pipeline. We are on it. It's a big project to the Islam Foundation.
Okay.
Yes.
Proposals have been written.
Proposals are
So those who have not received their proposals,
will be on your
yes, I'm entreating you
on your
to
next time.
get connected, right?
Yeah.
I
On
think-
social media.
Yeah.
The teenage pregnancy thing is bringing a whole lot of school
Come closer.
dropouts.
Come closer.
The teenage pregnancy thing is bringing about a whole lot of school dropouts in our communities, and it's not helping the nation as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Because if the youth are going to end up getting pregnant, then who is going to take care of the country in the time? Yes. So we have to do something about it. We have to go there and educate them, let them know the causes, because some of them can get lured by money. They get into a whole lot of things that end up in teenage pregnancy, maybe poor parental guidance, a whole lot of contribution factors towards teenage pregnancy.
Okay.
So, like I said, Sandra and the team, we all go there and do our best for the people in the northern
We
region.
also talk about the estate.
So that one is in
Other
the
region.
northern.
Region.
Let me say the northern
No,
regions.
not
Is that-
only the
nah,
northern
we're
region.
starting from the
We
northern
start from the
region.
northern region.
We're going
Okay.
to tour across the country.
Across the
60
country,
regions.
60 regions.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So each region will get their share, right?
Each region
Each
will get a share
region,
from
including the eastern region.
Oh yeah, we will be coming here.
Very
We
necessary.
come to the eastern region.
I have to, advocate for that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because eastern region too, we need
Sure.
a share of all those help.
And we will be needing you guys to on our tour, because everybody in Ghana must hear of the Islam
Yeah.
Foundation in 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, so and they should also support. All right, that's great. So we are still talking about charity. We are talking about improving the lives of people in deprived areas and even people within cities. We have slums in cities. Yes, we have slums in
You go
cities.
to the cities.
Yeah, you go to the city
to
and you
the
realize
cities.
people are facing challenges.
We feed the
You go to see the city
to
and you
the
realize
cities.
people are facing challenges.
the feed the street project actually occurred at National Theatre. We went to the National Theatre in Nima. Yeah, we went there to feed the people on the streets. And from the National Theatre, we went to Nima to do the same thing.
Within the COVID period.
Yes, within the
Okay.
COVID period. Yeah.
Okay.
And within the COVID period too, like I said, we went to Offenso Market to donate PPEs and for the COVID education. Yes.
Was that broadcasted?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
some people gave one Veronica bucket and then they were all over the
we
news.
have the
All over the
we
news.
have the videos and everything.
Everything.
Yes.
So okay
On
then.
our
So
platforms.
the videos, you know, viewers would like to watch some short portions of the videos. Yeah. So viewers, yes, we watch the short videos and then we have a feel of what's happened on the streets. Yes. Of late, it's all about audiovisual. We cannot just talk about it and then leave it like that. Okay, that's great. So I know the public, you know, there's public expectation, right?
Yes.
Or there's
Yeah,
nothing
there
like
is.
that.
There is.
There isn't.
Yeah, there
Okay,
is.
so let's take another quick break,
Okay.
and then we come and then talk about that one, and then after that, any other business, we continue from there.
What about con canon Bejiadi? About your bro, mammy. Mama, mammy. I say, aba ekunipa. Yeka coronavirus yare aba. Yeni na yeni. But dear.
Mr. Madama, I'm going to make your my cinema. You spend my Lucy. And it's a ring in a paper. Said a bear, almost a bit from a Friday. Ahome, and I heard to Omoha, and you say to near Madame, open some no my shop. Some Sweeney. And I almost about to say, Lucy is still. But the moment you ask me to be a duo, and let's say.
Hi, baby.
All the children are several parties. Means the water in the
So pretty.
I think we are taking the last segment of this show. We are looking at the public expectation and then any other information you have for viewers and listeners.
Okay, thank you. The public should expect much. Like I said, we've opened our doors to everybody to come and join the Ace Clan Foundation since the vision is big. And like I said, I believe in numbers. And I default to believe that with numbers, we can achieve anything that we put our mind to. And numbers as in people who have the passion for what we are doing, people who understand the vision, people who are voracious about what we are doing. Yeah, people who understand what we are doing. I know there are people out there that have the same passion like we have, as I said in the earlier stage. They are home, they are working, they don't get a chance to visit these charity homes. So they can use the Ace Clan Foundation as a medium for people in the streets and the charity homes to receive whatever they want to give them.
Okay.
Yes.
And is there any other information maybe you would like, you would have loved to bring it to the notice of
joining
people?
the Ace Clan Foundation, you are going to have a membership card and a certification. And you are, yes, you are. You are going to have, and you get a chance to meet a whole lot of great people in the organization, juggernauts, entrepreneurs, health scientists, a whole lot of people. business people. So there are people out there. You can join the Ace Clan and maybe even find a business partner you wouldn't know. Yes, it happens. There are people in Ace Clan that are partnered and doing business together, and it's flourishing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So Ace Clan Foundation, I believe they've said a lot, but still, let me ask you. You know, we've got some people who have supported you from the onset, from day one till today. I think you have to appreciate those people.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
A very big thank you to Aisha Moody and Stoneboy. Yes, Aisha Moody and Stoneboy. They gave us a hand in our Feed the Streets at the National Theatre. A very big thank you to them.
Okay, I also say a very big thank you to my mom.
I think the thank you should be more than
this. Yeah, a very big
because 2 years now.
Thank to all the
as,
members.
An organization like this, you know, going through all the trials and withstanding. It has not been
very
easy.
big thank you to my mom, Miss Comfortable. This woman has been a blessing, like a big blessing today. She's actually the patron of the Ace Clan Foundation.
Wow.
Yeah, she's in the US now and she has done a lot for the foundation.
Okay. Then Ace Clan is all about, you know, international.
Yeah, international,
Ghana,
you know.
US, Canada.
Yes.
So viewers, if you want to associate yourself with people within the US and Canada, I think it's a very big opportunity for you.
Just last week,
yes.
like she's saying, our patron Aunt Comfort shipped some goods, food and drinks that we got at the port. That we will be taking along.
Then I think Ace Clan Foundation it's the right foundation that you have to associate yourself.
We need a lot of people on board.
But we want to do a lot. We want to really, we want to push it very far.
That's great.
We want to push it very far across Europe. We want to have members across the whole world.
That's the projection, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that whatever we bring on board, because we want to put ourselves into things that we can defeat, no matter what. Like I said, anything that we put our mind to, I default to believe that with numbers and with having the right people and the best people, there's no way you wouldn't achieve your goal. Yes.
Were you able to achieve your target for 2020?
No.
That one, no. I know I'm asking that question.
It was a big challenge.
A big challenge, yeah. So what do you do?
COVID, no.
So what do you do?
We will just push it to 2021. As we said earlier on, 2021 is a full package. Yes.
God
the world
if
should
there
be
is
ready.
no COVID again.
Oh no, we are praying. The world should be ready
COVID
for
will
the
be done
Ace
by
Clan Foundation.
21.
It's done in December already.
Oh, okay. So you push that one to
2021.
21.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And now most of the youths, let me say the elites, we play on social media. So I would like you to stress on the social media platforms. Yes, let's know about the social media platforms once again.
Okay.
Yes.
Like they finding us on social media platform. You can find the Ace Clan Foundation on Instagram.
Are you responsive there?
Yes,
Very responsible.
Some of the pages and then platforms, you send a message, you go back 1 month time.
The best way to reach the Ace Clan Foundation is on the Instagram.
We have a media, we have people in the media blog department. We have people that take care of all the pages, of all Ace Clan pages. And we have listeners too. We have a hotline you can call, share your emotions and problems. we have listeners. We have
counselors.
We have doctors.
So in case somebody has broken hearts, like my I can't talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, anonymously. Maybe you wouldn't like to show
yourself.
Yeah.
During the COVID times, we were having our hotlines. People call and we teach them the precautions and what they need to do to prevent getting the pandemic disease and all that. So the hotline is it's still working. And you can even call now. The person will
Okay. After the show, I think I have to call the hotline. Okay. So the social media platform, you say Ace Clan Foundation for Instagram, Facebook, and then YouTube.
Yes.
Very good. And then the hotline. Let's hear the hotline too.
Okay. The hotline, you can reach us on 0202 55 8651.
That's the hotline. Any other numbers or contacts you can reach?
You can reach us on.
You can also reach us on 0240 34 40 01.
Okay. Repeat that number again.
0240 34 40 01.
Okay. So that is another number we can reach you?
We are ready to accept everybody. We are ready. Everybody is somebody, so we are ready.
Okay.
That's our motto.
That's our motto. We
That's
are ready
the
to
motto.
swing our arms to everyone. Everyone.
Okay. Everyone, everywhere.
Everyone, everywhere.
Islam Foundation. That's great. Now, let's send some greetings to probably viewers and friends, family, some of our members.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we are praying that Islam will become a very big platform. Yes, from
Yes,
hence.
of course.
So let's read some people and then.
Okay, so
They will tell you that you came here, you couldn't even say,
They will
ah.
know.
our first greetings go to our president, Martin Otten. Yeah, he has been such a blessing to us.
Wow.
And Mom Comfort. I will never stop mentioning her name because she has also been a blessing to us. God bless them.
Okay.
God bless them. Thank you.
And thank you to our advisor, Sir Kobe. Yeah. Mike, our editor, Mr. Bruno, Auntie Comfort, Matt, all the Ace Clan members and all the supporters of the Ace Clan. I can't mention them all because it's not even about the members, friends, families, a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
And
A
also
whole
to
lot of
Shepherd,
people.
our chaplain, Shepherd.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Prayers
don't
and
mention his
every
name,
yeah.
no prayer again. Okay.
And then to Maggie.
Okay. I think the name has been mentioned too.
What do you
They
mean?
mentioned the name.
That's Martin
And
Downfall.
okay, Erica Watson.
Let's not make mistake
Eric
because
Watson.
the way that
We
this
have
is
a
going,
whole, we have a whole lot of
We have a whole
people
lot of
out there
people
that come
out
to
there.
our
As you
aid.
said earlier on, Ace Clan is a family.
it's a
Yeah,
family.
we can't
Yes.
mention all
They are
their
not
names,
even
but
make
we
behind
really
it.
do appreciate each and everyone supporting
Yes,
us.
yes,
It's a dream come true.
Okay.
It's a dream really come true.
Okay.
We
And
appreciate
those within the
everyone.
association, because you gotta move it class. Are you students, workers, or
We have students, we have workers, we have it's like it's
We have all
we
of
have
them.
corporates, yeah,
We have workers
all
in the
professionals?
schools. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have people who aren't working.
Okay.
And we are finding ways and means to reach out to them too. We are helping others, but we are helping those
So,
within too.
Internal too.
Yeah, like our president,
Mhm.
Mr. Martin, just got done with his poultry farm,
Okay.
which he have already employed 3 people.
Wow.
Yes,
Members.
yes.
That's great. That's great. So internal
That's our
recruitment.
Yes. Like I said, when you get to Ace Clan, there are a whole lot of business people in Ace Clan that you can strategize, business plan, financial plan, whatever. You never know who you are going to meet there that's going to help you with whatever you are doing.
Okay.
Because there are people in Ace Clan that are doing a lot for themselves aside helping the needy and the poor. Yeah, aside the humanitarian and developmental aid to the societies, we are also helping each other. Because we can't do that outside and not help ourselves too. It's all love. Like I said, it's the work of God, and giving is a way of life. It's living.
It is Sunday Evander Anna Abaha and no Medium Islam Foundation. For the past 2 years, Omo give to the needy. Omo share FED 1 hour one baby and Kobe DFE. 1 hour that mountain so Omo born within 2 years ago, the Juma Omayano. Yamu no me and come. I believe say Omo bigger dream. I it's me bomo betting Abuama Ghana sweating your community. And I had a dig made in basic production line is 0547 2869 39. Offer an eye at me adding commodity be a coso exclusive interviews. Say about my beba and so on so by a studios ha over bananing and the team up and say one family. DJ Wiseman, the cape, Mabna Adobia, Nane Quia Ata, Anna Pensono, crew no man, making a moment and Yakopon Shom say, on boy made maybe it's me about so. They are from a Paa Kwesi Dimanche, Yamia Duma, or China to the same share with Medi so Sabri and Yakopon Count.
Yanara assassini airport in my mojana na num shegu nyade tu ho my edumene wososo say a pay piatwa so nindian twa so kutu kraninya pesa men kuminya Eddie ain't bremu the mama ya sassy food or what to say. Oh my no, oh my no, yes and I hose, oh my full private jet. Oh my no, yes and I hose.
Okay, yeah, we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a tiny. Boy, what put one in your head, Bonnie down a fay. Many may find the hikati and many won't pay. Malabahi can you find the Bajamin Cabo? What you look on Ninja Lawa, where me Cabo. I promise on my own, I'm over Tayani and Shona. But in off a Mina Sana, Libokuna no Shona.
Yawaena Zumunchi Afiko Mai Kowan Kabila Capito Zahida Kai Banda Bumbanchi Mudena Zwalumchi Ubangijin Allah Waima Zumunchi Afiko Mai Anna Muhammad Waima Zumunchi Afiko Mai Waima Zumunchi Afiko Zumunchi Afiko
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is a happy place of joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiatawa Wasanyan will a dodgy love for from Gakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was she can't reaches.
If you don't want make it be, somebody for fight, we they need one a piece. Income boom. Hey, is it with If we to protect the nation, Mother God and anyone I save it. Oh yeah.
About the peace, hey ba. About our summer day, Kurjan. About the peace, hey, I want to now summer day walk, hey ba. Mafama wabo susa, waka some chon one say, many bay you some Kenya if you are. Which as if you won't pay for a month who are when you did your cocoto. A lady be okay, palace, a lady more okay, ballet, a lepizuko okay, ballet. I'm out with you. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
Phones in a doom, stores ya to doom. Police say you foom, and we say soon. Tupa ye papa, depending on high. Mwashakuma muma, Memina Danima, Wafa, Wudonuna, Woodiness Rim, Musimudania too, Sema Photo Gem, Uredonach BBC.
Ghana, it's no more.
Papa Peter Free me, Dayum Nametium, no war.
So that the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. Oh.